Yo, Wagwan, it's Safaree. I'm a rapper, producer. I left Brooklyn, New York because my music is popping, my fan base is growing, and the women out here are beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have my guy, Safaree, and we're here backstage you're about to go on VH1 Live.
Yeah, I'm nervous. My heart is racing. I don't know what to expect.
Are you really nervous?
No.
No, okay. I was like, you don't seem nervous. The season premiere, season 3 of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood premieres tonight on VH1.
Yeah.
And are you nervous about everybody seeing you front and center on VH1?
You know what? I'm not nervous. I was more nervous before I signed on to do the show. When like I got the contract and I just was really looking at it and I was like, yo, am I really about to sign this? That's probably like was my height of being shook.
So I seen over the weekend that you spent your time at Ray J and Princess's wedding.
Yeah.
How was that? You and the gang looks like you guys were like drinking and just kept drinking, and where y'all were like, we're the single guys at the wedding, and there's a lot of love in the room, and I'm just gonna get drunk because I'm going home alone tonight.
You know, I had a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie, and I told Ray while I was there, I said, yo, big man thing, like respect for like letting me be a part of this, because that kind of was like my first wedding. And to experience one like that, like it was a big wedding. The liquor was flowing. We were in the groom's room where we were all like, where I was dancing at, like Game started playing like some Luther Vandross. Game was playing some Luther Vandross, right? And there just was so much going on, and I was like in the corner and I was on my like phone, and he was talking to so he said, yo, look at him over there trying to act like he ain't listening to this. And then I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna go over there. And then they changed the music, and then that's when I just started, you know, hitting them with some moves.
Yeah.
Straight.
And you've had a hard, like the past year and a half has been
2 years.
2 years. A lot of trials and tribulations for you. A lot of ebb and flow, some peaks and some valleys. How, I guess, have you been dealing with that personally? Because, you know, everybody, you know, can talk shit about you on the internet and on TV and whatever, but like at the end of the day, you're a human being and you have feelings.
Yeah. You know, all I have to really just say thank God for God and like my family, because I'm not gonna lie, like these past 2 years just on some like G shit. No matter how I made it look, this shit was hard, you know. So it was it definitely was like a journey where I feel like I just got numb to ridicule and just, you know, things that people got to say, especially people who don't know me, you know. So it was a learning experience though, you know. A lot of people who I was cool with and even friends that I grew up with, and just to see how people change when situations around me change. I'm kind of glad it happened, because now that, you know, as things are picking back up, I know who to keep away from me and who's like staying around me. So now, like, you know, it's just a lot more solid when I go out, and it's not just a bunch of extra people hanging around waiting for me to pay for their food and, you know, just waiting for me to make a move. Like, I want people who, when they come around me, they don't need me or depend on me. I want them to be able to be like, if I'm going here to eat, whether Safaree's here or not, I'm gonna be able to pay for my meal. Because at the end of the day, that's just not fair to do to people. But, you know, yeah, it's been a lot, but I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Have you, I guess, since spoken to Nikki, or have you guys had any moments where you've been like, okay, we're not gonna be friends anymore, or maybe we will be friends, but let's just move on, clean slate, I wish you well, and everybody have a nice life?
Yeah, that hasn't happened. That hasn't happened, you know. I'm not opposed to that, you know. I'm not saying I wanna be in a new relationship all over again.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, to do what we've done, it is kind of ridiculous for us to not even be cordial. Like, I'm not saying, hey, let's do songs together. Like, nah, I don't even need that. Just outside of the business and all that, it just still should be just some sort of, just like, all right, it's not that, but it's not no hate either, you know?
What are we going to learn about Safaree as an individual, as an artist, as a businessman, as a personality, because you're all of that. You have a Louis Vuitton luggage sitting here right now.
Oh yeah, I'm here. It's locked and loaded. I'm not talking about nothing violent, no weapons, none of that. I'm just locked and loaded mentally, physically. I'm in the best shape of my life. The abs are popping non-stop. The obliques are popping. I'm doing leg lifts. I do 100 crunches every night before I go to sleep, and as soon as I wake up, I do 100 push-ups a day. That's a little secret trick for y'all. You know, I don't eat nothing fried either. See, it's my coconut oil too. I got on Safaree coconut oil on the way. That's why I got that glow. Yeah, I look like that in person too. Like this is just not no camera tricks. Sorry.
Wait, can we talk about this coconut oil?
Yeah.
Is that the Jamaican coming out of you with the coconut? Or like, damn, I should get on this coconut oil wave because there's a market here for it.
Nah, let me tell you, you wanna know something? And I wanna give a big shout out to Treva over at Love and Hip Hop, mon ami. Because, you know, she just was talking to me one day and she was like, okay, so business-wise, what do you want to put out there? Like, what do you really want people to see about? And she was like, you're always talking about coconut oil. Come up with your own coconut oil. I was like, it seemed so far-fetched when she said it.
Yeah.
But then when I hollered at my man, Sav, AKA Randy, he don't like when I say his real name. he got on the phone with some guy from India and he got it done. And there are cases of Safaree coconut oil going through customs on the way out here. So, you know, I could really thank Treva for that. And I could thank Mona Scott because, you know, Mona Scott is an amazing individual. Whether people know it or not, you guys have to salute and respect what that woman has and is doing. She is giving millions of people across the nation something entertaining to look at. You know, because I remember one time I put up a picture of her and some people was like, oh my gosh, Mona's the devil and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how could somebody say something like that? Because you see people on TV acting crazy and fighting and stuff like that. Mona's not telling no one to do that.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody is gonna swing on somebody or throw a drink, that's just in their nature. That's how they're brought up. You can't blame somebody who's giving them the platform to say, okay, here's a platform, do what you want to do with it. If you want to fight, then that's what you want to do. If you want to be like Miss Nikki Baby and sell lingerie and promote her slay per usual line and all of that stuff and look like you a boss, then you could do that. So, you know, everyone's different.
Speaking of Miss Nikki Baby, you guys seem to be getting pretty close on the show from what I've seen in clips. Wait, so how soft is Nikki's ass? Because she walked by here earlier today and I was just like, oh my God, I hope that she'll let me touch it when she comes over here.
I'm not gonna lie, physically, like, people, they say stuff about her and some people, they like, when you see her in person, it's a different thing. Like, it's outrageous. Like, we went somewhere yesterday and like some of my friends were around. And you know when dudes around, they all sitting there and everyone's trying to act like, yeah, we cool, this is regular, this is normal. Then when she left, they were like, yo, I cannot believe she looks like that in person.
Right.
And I'm just like,
you like, that's mine?
hold on. I'm just like, it's another day at the office. What's that, man? You know what I'm saying?
So
God is good.
So what's like your real relationship? Are you guys working on something? Are you like friends with benefits? Are you business partners? Could that be your wife? Could you have a Ray J and Princess moment between Safaree and Nikki? Like, I need to know.
You know, my situation with that is, enough girl in a make catalog. Some of them want no mister, some of the sister make me gear, the twister make us sitting blister. It's a pleasure when I girl have me think I measure. She say, baby, they go and do it at your leisure. It's a pleasure, it's a matic.
You're so fucking crazy.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Yo, you're fucking funny as shit.
People don't know how crazy I am. Like, I'm a really outrageous individual. Like, sometimes there's crazy stuff I want to do and then people be having to tell me like, yo, you gotta
don't
chill.
do that.
Yeah, but I like to just have fun, enjoy myself. Like, why do I want to be serious and mean mug? Like, I don't put on coconut oil and go to the gym to mean mug people. I want to smile, I want to be happy, I want to dance.
That's good. So have you put coconut oil on Nikki?
You know what? tune in.
Okay.
Tune in.
Is that gonna be like the next Instagram video? So Nikki in her lingerie and you oiling her up, and that's like a double brand kind of push?
Let me tell you something, man. Where you from?
I'm from Delaware.
Oh, so you just straight American?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
That's coming. Cause Nikki's Persian, right? We need like the Persian Jamaican kind of like.
Let me tell y'all, man, really and truly, and I'm not saying it just cause it's me, like I seen some stuff back, and when I see it, I'm just like, yo, if I wasn't me, it's just so entertaining. Like, it's really entertaining. I still didn't answer your question.
No, you didn't.
But I'm just saying it's very entertaining.
Yeah, rise it, never disguise it. Waste man and sodomite, we despise it. Lord of mercy, yo, this are the big bad blood clot stunt man. Them call me Safaree, aka the stunt man, aka the boy with the long donkey card. Yeah, whoa, well on, listen. GlobalGrind, make them know say this our time for shine, you see me? Lord of mercy, when we wine and dine, make them know say when we wine and dine, we don't waste time. Lord of mercy, upon no concubine, same thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, straight.